Chad Knapp, driving here. Right now I'm riding Cleveland, Tennessee on Lee Highway or North Lee Highway. Thought I'd get on here, do a little Cleveland housing update. A couple of new subdivisions. Well, there's some townhouses right over there on the left. It's being built over here behind. But, out here, a little bit further out here on Lee Highway, you got a couple of new. Right here's a sign I just seen not too long ago: Future Homes for RP Communities, and that is, I believe, I read up on them. They're based out of Chattanooga. That's the first time I'd ever heard of that company, but. They have several communities in Chattanooga, Knoxville that they're building. Now they're going to be building one right here in Cleveland. Right there is Remember Me Senior Care at Wind Creek. So that's an assisted living community. Here is another new subdivision being built right here, Kings Court. Then I'm going to go out here, and right out here is one of the few gated subdivisions in Cleveland. There's Kings Cove. Those are new. These houses are a little older here. But I'm going to go out here and turn back up on the right and go back around, and then I'll come to this other subdivision that's gated. Is called Bentley Park. This is turn left. That would be a dead end right there. Houses up there. So I think the first time right here is Bentley Park on the left, and there's the gate for it. Nice gate there. There's also, I'll drive up to Anatole here in a minute, just drive just a little bit around Anatole. Anatole has some of the most expensive houses in Cleveland. Has a couple of the richest people in Cleveland live there. Of course, D.R. Horton has built a lot of subdivisions, and I see they're all over. Everywhere I've been in Tennessee lately, even in some smaller communities, I've seen a bunch of D.R. Horton subdivisions there. Once again, Kings Cove or King's Den. This one is right here. It's called Kings Court. And then up there is another apartment building for seniors. They're Preserve. Now this is Lee Highway. This will take you all the way back to Chattanooga. Well, you're going to come out to Ooltewah next to the interstate on it, but didn't go to Chattanooga. Then you can go all the way north on this to Knoxville. There's where you turn off to go to the Preserve apartments for seniors. But like this road, you can go all the way straight to Knoxville. You'll go through Riceville, Athens, Sweetwater, Loudon, Lenore City, Farragut, and then Knoxville, all the way to go all the way to downtown Knoxville. There is Cadence Court, these townhouses. Behind it's a subdivision. Well, they've got single family houses too. there's Harry's liquor store. Then coming up out here on the right, like I said, D.R. Horton is building a new subdivision right here where this driving range used to be, right here where these buildings are at, right there. Turn here up in a second, right there is where I may drive up in there too, because on the top, behind the house, on the top of the ridge up there, is looks like they're building a really pretty good size subdivision up there. And there's a entrance back there on Tasso Road. And of course there's Quail Ridge. I believe that might be D.R. Horton too. We're now coming up to Anatole, and this has got some of the, maybe the most expensive houses in Cleveland. And definitely two of the richest people in Cleveland live up here. That house was built by the Mullinax family right there that used to own Lincoln Mercury, Mullinax Lincoln Mercury, but I don't know if they own that house or what. Mullinax Mercury is not in business anymore. Right there is, I believe I want to say that's Forrest Preston's house. He owns Life Care Center of America, and he is a billionaire. That house has its own gate. Another Alan Jones, who owns Checking the Cash, lives back here, and his house is gated. And I've been to his party barn at his house. He has a full-size party barn with a floor like for you can have different things, dances, parties. It has a full-size kitchen. Then he has a 100-yard football field in the back of his house with goalposts. And University of Chattanooga had their spring football games there a few years ago. He has a party barn too at his house, Forrest Preston. Right there's his party barn. There's that Quail Ridge subdivision over there. That's D.R. Horton. D.R. Horton subdivision. This new one right here, this golf, used to be a driving range up here. It's called Miller Landing. And like you see up there on top of the hill up above, you can see a backhoe up there on top of the ridge up there. It looks like that's where they were clearing off land too to build a new subdivision. And I'll go over here to Tasso Road and I'll show you what I think that's the entrance to that's going to be. Of course, D.R. Horton, a lot of their homes are very similar styles. Not really I don't think they're custom builders. Tasso. Sun's probably going to be in the way right now. Like I said, there's Harry's gas station. That's a chain of gas stations here in Cleveland. They've got a liquor store and restaurant, and then there's a restaurant over here too. I think it's a Mexican restaurant. There's a condo or townhouses right here, but then behind there's some single family homes. All right, and then on the left over here is a subdivision, Home Heartland by Pratt Builders out of Chattanooga, and they are building a new subdivision off Freewheel Road, off exit 25, and they've got some of the houses going up there. It's supposed to have a swimming pool and other amenities. But right here, coming up here in a minute on the left, is where I believe this entrance, or where this new subdivision is on top of the ridge, is where they're going to be the entrance. Yep, right up here on the left. And that's RP Communities too. Hey, that's another RP community. That's the second one that I've seen. Must be starting to really get aggressive. Starting to really invest in some. And they are out, like I said, they're out of Chattanooga too. But this little community too, right here, is called Tasso. And you're out in the county right here, just as you're not in the city limits anymore. We wouldn't be surprised to see some of this annexed into the city sometime. And coming up here on the left is Old Charleston Road, and driving out Old Charleston, of course, will take you to Charleston. But you got some really nice farmland and beautiful views out through there of the mountains and the countryside. right, coming up here, this next road on the left. Then, if I keep going straight, I would run into right out there is the new Cleveland Airport. I did a video not too long ago out there. This will take you back into off of Urbane Road, which comes out by the Cleveland YMCA, First Baptist Church. But, well, I'll just go ahead and end it up here. There's some big new townhome community right out here in just a minute. Hopefully the sun will not be, probably the sun's going to maybe be in the way though. Tri-State Warehouses right here on the left. Now I think the sign there's Bradford Place subdivision. The sign's probably going to be glaring the video, unfortunately here. Later in the year, so the sun wants to start going down a little earlier in the evening now. Right here are this new townhomes I'm talking about. It's called Bellingham. Right there's some that were built a couple years ago. These have been built in the last year or so. Right there, there's a bunch being built right there. And then about to get back into the city limits of Cleveland, right up here. And right out there is going to be the YMCA and First Baptist Church. I'll drive up here to the YMCA and I'll end the video. Then if you turn left here when I get up to this red light, turn left, that's hit Stewart Road, and you will hit Michigan Avenue. And out on Michigan Avenue, D.R. Horton's building a couple of the subdivisions. There's Bradley County Park over here on the left. And then YMCA is right up here on the left. And there's a senior activity center. There's the Cleveland YMCA right here on the left. But that's going to be my video of new housing here in Cleveland. If you want to see more of Eastern Middle Tennessee, just comment below, like and subscribe, and thanks for watching this video.